Hello, friends. Those back pages here. I hope you're well. It's been a couple days. Thought I'd show some mail, talk about some stuff. I got some stuff in. I want to show you a couple things I'd like to discuss. Let me start by saying that just today I saw a post on the blow up message boards about a gentleman who had just returned to the hobby after a very, very long absence. I believe it was due to the pandemic, but that's not the point. He was back and he submitted his first submission to BGS for grading. Cards that he had, cards that he had acquired, cards that are special to him. And they came back and he seemed to be disappointed. According to his post, he was disappointed with the results. And he was wondering what his course of action should be. I said to him, and he had said that he is a young boy. I don't know the gentleman, so there's no really need to tell his business. I mean, it's all public message board anyway, but he, my studio is falling apart. But he did mention his son was 7, and he did in his order. He had an 8.5 Tom Brady rookie. He did not specify what it was, but does that really matter? It's an 8.5 Tom Brady rookie, and he happened to get a Gem Mint 9.5 on his Trout update rookie. So what I told him, and what I'll reiterate now, because I think it's super, super important, and maybe something that some of you that are new here, and I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of new friends added to the channel as of late. Always happy to welcome new friends to our community here. But I said to him, you should make YouTube videos. Because whether or not you're satisfied with those grades, those cards, and one of them in particular had special meaning to him. So this would be something to, now is the time, if not now, when? Now is the time to go ahead and make some YouTube videos, because once it's on YouTube forever. You know, and that's basically what I told him, and I'll expand on that here like I have in the past. Make your YouTube videos. Release them. Don't worry about how many people do or don't watch them. Don't worry about a new phrase I heard the other day, where the trolls roll. Cracked me up. And so you can't worry about those things. You're making these. Don't be selfish. Make these YouTube videos for your family, for your friends, your loved ones. If you have kids, then think about how, down the line, 10, 20, 30 years from now, 40 years from now, 50 years from now, depending how old somebody is, when the creator of the video is no longer around, no longer with us, no longer around. Wouldn't it be great to have on record, so to speak, something that you, the creator, loved, or loved to talk about, loved to collect? So, that's something to keep in mind. Make those videos. I mean, I get it, it's not always easy. The way I do it, it may seem easy. I've got the easiest, most basic setup you can think of. And, any cards I may or may not show, please remember that I've been doing this for a very long time. It's not something that, took 6 months to accomplish. So, next topic. Tonight on Blake Jameson's channel, he had on Andrew Thiel, I believe it's pronounced. I'm always bad with pronouncing names and remembering them. But so he had Andrew Thiel on, and it was a very nice, about 2-hour interview. If you're a fan of Andrew Thiel and his He's one of the creators of Project 2020, amongst other things. I do recommend you go check that out. Blake has been building quite the canon of Project 2020 artists' interviews, more than I'll be able to rattle off right now. And tomorrow night, he's going to have Dwight Gooden on, talking about his Blake's Project 2020 Dwight Gooden card, which I was fortunate enough to be able to select the final version. That's not a secret. A few people know. It's been mentioned. So, I was fortunate enough to select the final version, which seems to be well received, and I absolutely love it. So, I'm very happy about that. Let's see, some mail. I got in, and again, I've spoken about this before. I was talking about it on Twitter the other day. Let's not dismiss, especially now with Project, not with the pandemic and everything going on. Let's trying to do some alternate collecting, trying to think outside the box, save some money, grow our collections. The old norm of, no logos, no me. Not for me, no logos. I'm not interested in, unlicensed cards. Well, Panini cards are licensed, just not by Major League Baseball. They're licensed by the Players Association, so you get to see the player's name on it. And I picked this up last week, right as the Fernando Tatis Mania was taking off. And this is an Obsidian insert. Oh, well, technically it's not an insert because it's card number 35. But it's from the Chronicles release last year, 2019. I picked this up for $15.99. It's a shiny refractor-like thing. If this was a Topps card, this would be, $300 or $400. And these are probably still, I think they've gone up since I've won it, but safe to say this is still under $50. So when you're looking at 10 cents on the 10 cents on the dollar, something, if this cost $10, just using easy numbers, if this cost $10, the Topps equivalent would be $100 or more, because it doesn't say Padres. And it just happens to have some airbrushing on it, which they've gotten a lot better with. Again, that was $15.99 free shipping for a Tatis rookie card. Here's from this year's Select 2020 Select Baseball. This is a Mike Trout scope, I believe it's called. It's not numbered. I was the winning bidder of this. This was under $4. It doesn't really do justice on the camera, but it's a Mike Trout card. It's under $4. I mean, they airbrushed the A off the helmet. You can't really see angels on his chest. There's probably a little bit of airbrushing there, but it has the etching, and it has the swirls. And again, it was under $4. Give me a break. Let's get over that, guys. People, collectors. Let's, use these things to our advantage to keep collecting and enjoying ourselves while, everything else price-wise goes absolutely ballistic. So I made a little bit of progress. I had shown it off before. I got this in the mail. This is the 2019 Topps Chrome Update X-Fractor, numbered on the back to 199, very close to 45, as my refractor and my gold refractor are, which I've talked about before. This was not listed properly. It wasn't a steal by any means, but I think they just listed it as I don't even remember what they listed it as, but happen to add that to the rainbow that I'm trying to put together. Then I got in the green refractor, and this is numbered to 99 on the back. I will still look for 45s in this if it, becomes available without it costing an arm and a leg. This was very affordable. I think it was $54. I don't remember. And then just last night, earlier today, had an offer. I made an offer on a purple, which I believe is number 2. Jeez, I can't even remember. But purple refractor from this set. So my offer was accepted. So when that arrives, I will have just need the red refractor, which I believe is number 5, and of course the super refractor, which is number 1. So there's that. And then I should have, like I said, the stream, Blake's interview ran late. I was going to do this before, but I didn't have a chance. So hopefully the next episode I will have be able to set this up. I picked this up. It is a light box. It's a very small light box. I think it even says that on there for a small photography light box. User manual. It's very small, but it'll be good for slabs and stuff like that. Just another way to, I'll let you guys know how it is. It was $12. I got it on Amazon. I mean, it's probably not the best, but it's $12. So trying to, take a little bit of photography of our collection to show it off online, on social media, to be proud of our cards and all that good stuff. So it's just another way to, engage and enjoy your collection. That we as collectors try to look back and see everything we already acquired versus always trying to march forward. And that's the instinct of us collectors, is like, all right, oh, I got this green refractor, now what? Oh, I got the purple, now what? Sometimes we need to stop and look backwards at what we already have and be appreciative and proud of what we've acquired. So, if I was able to meet you at the show last year, the National, excuse me, a little parched, but I had a custom card made up for myself, almost like a business card, and here it is. Fortunately I only have 1 or 2 of these left, and I can't order any more, but I guess that's the way the run goes. You can't really go back and print more. But I had some information on the back and talked about this. I did hold that up and take a selfie in front of my wall of wax over there, and printed that up and gave those out as, like, I don't know, business cards, not the right term, but as like thank yous for being my friend and enjoying the channel, all that good stuff. So this year is a new year. That was for 2019. And now it's, as you all know, it's 2020. Who doesn't know that by now? But I made my friend JT, if you had seen it, thumbnail from a couple episodes ago. My friend and yours, JT, Triple Crown 24. If you're not following him, please do. The guy's like the Wonder Kid, I don't know what the German word is for it. Like, he's like the up and coming, amazing future of the hobby. But he had made me a Shure Griffey those back pages. And, I'm not going to have the time now to try to learn how to insert the picture in here of that, but it's okay. Because what I did was, I had JT give me the image that he used, a fine quality image, JPEG or whatever that's called. And he sent that to me, and then I took that and I took it over to the Topps.com website, and there's a custom section on the Topps.com website where you can make your custom cards like I did last year. That's the 2018 design. Now, unfortunately, they have a limited amount of frames you can pick. That's 18. They make 17, 16, 52, 92 Bowman, 68, 73. That might be it. There's no 80. Is there? I don't think they're making 86. You'll have to go check it out. They're due for an upgrade. But what I went ahead and chose was my birth year, 1971. And I went ahead and had them print this up. And there it is. I really loved this one last year, but I just think, that I went with the generic on the back. That, and the backs look the same. I mean, it didn't really change anything. The font's a little different on the back. I don't know. But, it's an official thingamajig. It's got the MLB logo in there and everything. So I went ahead and used this image that JT made for me and put that, and it fit perfectly in the 71 Topps frame. And I just love it. It's just fantastic. So I went ahead and ordered a bunch, and it arrived really quickly. It took about 10 days, something like that. A lot faster than I would have guessed. So, it's a little glossy stock, so I don't know if it's on the same stock as 2020 Topps, but the back isn't as glossy as the front. But it's just, they smell great. But just happy to have these, and I wish we had the show. And it comes in this fancy box too, which during COVID times, plastics are expensive. But so yeah, it's time to write out some SACEs. No, that's not the right term. Some PWEs, and mail these out to you guys. I don't have one for everyone, unfortunately. So if you'd really like one, please, get in touch with me. And what I did learn on Blake's channel when I was there a couple weeks ago is about these Posca pens, these paint pens. They're really fancy, write really well. And so along with the light box, I went ahead and ordered some of these. I guess these are Japanese, and this one I bought at Michael's just because I couldn't wait to try to get one on eBay or whatever. And fantastic pens. I tested some out. Well, I tested this one out on some Topps Chrome cards, which I should have probably just brought over, but you don't need to see those. But I went ahead and ordered a couple, the white paint pen, and then the silver and the gold. So I don't know, how the silver will look on that. I think the white would look good on it. I have to see, because, there's Itty Bitty Shitty right there. Maybe I'll do a sign over here. But I just love that card so much. It's just so awesome. I mean, I just do. Well, I'm gonna close this one out the old school, old fashioned way, because I'm having some technical difficulties with iMovie telling me my storage is full when it's not. But beginner, amateur tech problems, probs. But I want you to remember that you matter. You're important, a lot more important than you may think you are. Everybody, every living thing is important. I want you to share your knowledge, because without sharing the knowledge, the community does not grow. I want you to be kind, because kill them with kindness. And I want you to enjoy yourself and enjoy your collection.